The 9th week of SEAL training is referred to as Hell Week. It's 6 days of no sleep, constant physical and mental harassment, and one special day at the Mud Flats. The Mud Flats are an area between San Diego and Tijuana, where the water runs off and creates the Tijuana Sloughs, a swampy patch of terrain where the mud will engulf you. It is on Wednesday of Hell Week that you paddle down to the Mud Flats and spend the next 15 hours trying to survive the freezing cold mud, the howling wind, and the incessant pressure from the instructors to quit. As soon as the sun began to set that Wednesday evening, my training class, having committed some egregious infraction of the rules, was ordered into the mud. The mud consumed each man till there was nothing visible but our heads. The instructor told us we could leave the mud if only 5 men would quit. Just 5 men, and we could get out of that oppressive cold. Looking around the mud flat, it was apparent that some students were about to give up. It was still over 8 hours till the sun came up. 8 more hours of bone-chilling cold. The chattering teeth and shivering moans of the trainees were so loud it was hard to hear anything. And then one voice began to echo through the night. One voice raised in song. The song was terribly out of tune, but sung with great enthusiasm. One voice became 2, and 2 became 3, and before long everyone in the class was singing. We knew that if one man could rise above the misery, then others could as well. The instructors threatened us with more time in the mud if we kept up the singing, but the singing persisted. And somehow the months seemed to get a little warmer, the wind a little tamer, and the dawn not so far away. If I have learned anything in my time traveling the world, it is the power of hope. The power of one person, Washington, Lincoln, King, Mandela, and even a young girl from Pakistan named Malala, can change the world by giving people hope. How to change the world? Start singing when you're up to your neck in mud. Don't equate making mistakes with being a mistake. There's no such thing as a successful person who has not failed or made mistakes. There are successful people who made mistakes and changed their lives or performances in response to them, and so got it right for the next time. They viewed mistakes as warnings rather than signs of hopeless inadequacies. Never making a mistake means never living life to the full. It's the voice that is telling you that you will, only can do, accomplish, or reach very little, or even worse, simply nothing. Thoughts will create or magnetize our personality and attitude. Dominating thoughts will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical actions and gradually transform into physical realities. The thoughts we have from the time we wake up will definitely determine our attitude, our day. We bring to our lives what we think about most of the time, and where we guard or focus our mind is where we end up. Luck favors the prepared mind. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to simply just trust them. Take action now. If you're ready to increase your income, work from home to be with your family, pay off your bills and travel and provide for more in your family, click the image below. Enter your email and watch the whole video as our friend Kevin explains the system. Your family really deserves it. If I can do it, so can you. This is Vince Pangori.